That is The Raid, an Indonesian action movie from 2011 that took the world by storm. Gorgeously choreographed and beautifully shot. A one-off type movie. 3 years later, The Raid 2. Bigger and better in every imaginable way. These two films feature the best fight scenes we have seen post-Jackie Chan peak. And who's responsible? This man, Gareth Evans, a filmmaker from Wales who got up one day and decided, I'm gonna become a god of close combat action. I watched every making of I could find with this dude, and he really knows how it's done.
I want to show all the moves. I don't want to kind of hide it with close-ups and rapid editing and things like that.
Or so I thought. His latest movie, after 7 years of almost nothing, just launched on Netflix, Havoc, starring Tom Hardy, Timothy Ottifant and Forest Whitaker. Ladies and gentlemen, I was very much looking forward to this, even though the stars were in a bad constellation. They started shooting in 2021, reshoots, strikes, COVID, whatever. 4 years later, it's out. You can watch it right now. And you should, actually. This is the worst film I've seen in many years, and I need to talk about it. What a disgrace. What an embarrassment. An involuntary comedy.
Who the hell are you? I'm a fucking cop!
What happened to you, Gareth? Let me tell you, and I'm gonna go hardcore, okay? This movie fails on every imaginable way you can imaginable. Number one.
Graphics.
Okay, no.
That comes later.
Let us first start with the premise because I kind of do still want you to watch it. In a city so dirty. Imagine it like Gotham City from Batman. The police is corrupt. And so is our main character. Enter Tom Hardy. And this dude, he's hustling. He's grinding. Not a great dad, but he's you know, cool. But the criminal days of the city are numbered because there's a new mayor or councillor or whatever the fuck. He has a program to rid the city of the dirt.
Explain it.
But this big shot politician has a son, and this son gets mixed up with the wrong crowd. Mafia, triads, Sun on Yi. So a hunt, a Schnitzeljagd, a cat and mouse game begins with different factions.
I make one phone call. You go down for life. Get him back.
Listen. Do you think a good action movie needs a good story? No. It's one of the few genres that if the action scenes deliver, and I mean deliver on the level of The Raid, I don't care. It can still be a 10 out of 10 as long as it's... As a framework, this is good enough. Plenty of reasons to give us good action. Well, where do I start with my judgment? Number one, actors. Dude, what?
You said we walked in, still a truckload of washing machines in the fucking store.
Yeah, that's what we did.
No, Charlie, that's not all we did. I might have killed a fucking cop, man.
All we gotta do is pay off Mia's debt. Anything else is on me. Whatever happens, I'll take the rap.
In my experience, even shitty movies from America still have decent actors. It's very rare for a movie, especially out of the US, to have actors that unimmerse me, that take me out of it. You Americans, you are good actors, okay? But it didn't work here. There are some moments very early on, my wife and I were laughing out loud, man. And I kept telling my wife, Sophia, but shh, the movie can still be good. Stop it. Please. He has a limited budget and he has to focus on certain things. Not every actor can be Rolf, and even Tom Hardy, an actor that I kind of like. I low-key want him to be the next Bond. Dark and gritty type beat. Even he does his job, but you could tell he's not believing in this project.
You fucking serious?
He's not in it. Definitely not. Timothy Olyphant. I love this dude. In Hitman, I thought he was cool. In The Office, he's cool. He's got a badass face. Like, Forest Whitaker.
You couldn't satisfy your wife sexually?
Also good actor. The ingredients are here. Where did it fail? But anyways, basic story, shitty actors. Fine. The CGI in this movie, dear God. One of the reasons you should watch it. Bro, there are entire chase sequences here that are completely computer animated. And not just one time, but several times. The entire intro segment is all fake, it doesn't exist. And it looks so bad. This entire fictional made-up crime-ridden city is already computer-generated in every shot or a clearly visible green screen. What are you doing? Why do you have to make everything so large-scale and epic? Just keep it simple and make it with real stuff. Imagine it like the movie Cars, but grittier and darker. Oh God, I wanted to like this. 10 minutes in, Sophia was already watching like this. And I was like this. It will get good. Wait for the first fight scene. Gareth Evans don't miss. Gareth Evans don't miss! Woman, shut up! And then finally, halfway through the movie is when the first major action sequence happens. Halfway through it. And bro, what did you do? Not only is most of the action just gunfighting, shooty, brrr, which to me is very nauseating. Action with guns, if it is John Wick, Sucker Punch style, that can be good because it's highly choreographed, bam, 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 but just brrr, 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 screen shake, CGI blood. Dizzying, nauseating mess. You know how to make close combat fight scenes. Why don't you do them? Why do you make the buff? Huh? Stop it. But then he delivers. There are some fight scenes. And you can tell if you watch The Raid, Gareth's signature. He likes to do an action and then transition to another scene. There's some cool stuff happening. A dude runs past the camera and the camera follows that new guy who just appeared. That is his style and I love that. He's the king of transitions. So his signature is there. Although the fights themselves, they don't hit, man. It's really, really bad stuff. You will wait desperately for the epicness to set in, the bam, 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 yo, let's go. It doesn't happen. It never does. One or two cool stunts. That's it. And I have a theory about this, let me know what you think. I could be wrong, but it reminded me of what Jackie Chan once said. When they filmed movies back in the day in Hong Kong and in China, the scene is done when the scene is done. And if the scene takes a week longer, it takes a week longer. So be it. You do it until it's perfect.
Ready, action. Stay where you are. Stay where you are. Don't chase me. Boom, boom. Then, boom. See? Everybody looks good.
Versus American cinema, you have the actor for this and this day. You film from this and this and that. I'm not trying to make that look bad. This is how you make movies. It's professionalism. But it makes fight scenes harder to do perfectly. In Asia, where people don't have rights, you can push them harder for less money. Where in the West is, Mittagspause! If you have a limited time and you only have the actors for this and this day, maybe you want to do another take, but you just can't. You have practice time in the gym, and when you film, you have to be on schedule. Maybe that's what fucked him. I don't know. And before you say, yeah, but the John Wick movies can do it, don't want to get started here on my John Wick rant. The John Wick movies do that better because they're actually simpler and less over choreographed. What do I mean by that? John Wick fight scenes aren't bam, 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 stuff, perfectly timed martial arts kung fu. John Wick fight scenes are, you jump on him, you do that takedown, boom, you do a Zeonaga. Here you do a Yari Ashigaru, Hamanasagaras, Nagasaki, Figirimuri. It's takedowns, BJJ, judo, that type of stuff. And before any retard says, oh, that's hard too, yes, but it is nowhere near the type of stuff that Jackie Chan does or the Raid type movies do. These things have to be timed perfectly. That hit has to happen in the exact moment, and then the character has to do a backflip and a spinning back kick. One mess up, you have to film the entire sequence again. It's very time intensive, and there's a reason why we don't get a lot of these movies. And I can imagine also very hard to schedule. You can allocate a week for this fight scene. What if you just don't get it right? You're gonna, what? You have to keep filming until it's right. So you can really tell how much he limited himself. The fighting sequences are not complex at all. It's like singular attacks here, switch angle, a singular attack there. Basic stuff, boring stuff. Major letdown and a huge disappointment and way beneath Gareth Evans' level. Bro, go back to Indonesia and film with these hustlers over there. They know how to do it. They have time, they have the will, they're on the grind set. This just doesn't work. Yo, what's up? This is Rantoni in the editing process. As I'm going over this movie, there's this one scene that I just can't get over. Look at this. I'm not gonna blur out the character, so consider this a slight spoiler warning, but trust me, this character has no personality and is not important at all, so please, you have to see this. If you're super sensitive, skip ahead 20 seconds. Look very closely at what's happening. He shoots a harpoon through this person's throat, and then this. Do you see this? This metal harpoon wire, whatever, is clearly behind the actor's head. It's nowhere near the throat. Am I misunderstanding something here, bro? Please, this is another reason why you should watch it. Please, this is a mistake. No? And then the last action sequence during the showdown, 99%. Puff, 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 boom, 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 screen shake, shake, shake. Trust me, you will get a headache. And it's not even cool. It's not even cool. And there's almost no close combat fighting there in the end. One or two moves, maybe. Without spoiling too much of the story, which actually I could, like, who cares? I'm not going to. At some point in this movie, the entire premise falls apart. The entire catalyst, the reason for the whole adventure, becomes nonsensical. Once you watch it, you will realize what I mean, because the main character, Tom Hardy, has to make a choice. He's choosing to do one thing, and then he gets involved in something else. And the negative consequences of these two, at some point, are not the same anymore. Why is he choosing what he chose? He should not choose that anymore. It doesn't make sense. The plot holes are insane. Oh God, it's so funny. Tom Hardy is sort of just looking around. You will look the exact same way. Confused, perplexed, flabbergasted. What the hell are you looking at? Wow. Consider this video a warning to all you Gareth Evans fans. Know what you're getting into. Some movies are so bad that they're just bad and nobody should watch them. Some movies are so bad that you just laugh and it's low-key still worth it. Havoc is one of them. It is dog shit in every imaginable way. My final rating is a 2 out of 10. I recommend that you first watch the Raid 1 and 2 to see what he's capable of, and then watch Havoc. Gouge your eyes out, Alter. I'm sorry. I would love it if you guys could watch it and then come back to me and tell me what you think. You're gonna have a giggle. That's for sure. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Love you. And go watch Havoc. Bye.
Project A2, only one scene in the girl's house. There's so many people hiding there. For 1 month, I just sit on the set like this. How can I do this? How can I do that? How can I do this? How many people come in? You just keep thinking on the set. But in America, they don't allow you to do that, because the money just pull.
And speaking of Jackie Chan, did you know that he made his own PlayStation 1 game back in the year 2000 or something? I played it, and it's a doozy!